I asked Archangel Michael how to navigate the imminent energy changes that Earth is going through as we ascend. First of all, understand you are protected. So much is looking out for you. Now you have to allow that protection to come to you. Claim your sovereignty, that you can do this, and then to own your part in that claiming of sovereignty. What you personally have not yet understood is that you control both the pace at which this change takes place and how you react.
Welcome to Becoming Awesome with Peter D., channeling Archangel Michael.
Hey, you beautiful souls. I'm so glad to be with you today with a special channeled message from Archangel Michael. Make sure you stay around till the end. He's going to be sending his wholeness blessing transmission as well. Remember, this is a conversation. Please put your comments below. Let's discuss how the energy changes on Earth are affecting you. Here we go. Let's welcome in Archangel Michael. Dearest, most beautiful, you. These moments when we make this transition, where the channel Peter lets us come forward to speak, we lose words. He loses words because there are no words for the magnificence of experiencing contact with you. You do not fully understand yet how beautiful, wonderfully expansive your consciousness, your being, your essence is. Even though you've compacted into this earth body and you may look at, oh, this is what I look like, or this is what I've judged beauty by. No, we see you in your totality, and it is amazing, and we are at a loss for words. But we want to tell you, we want you to hear, you are dearly loved because you are so amazing and so magnificent. Thank you for attending with us today. Peter has asked that we speak of the imminent changes your planet Earth will be facing as it ascends into the fifth density. And we will talk first of all about what is going on in your society. Then we will speak about what you, with your consciousness and choices, can do. And finally, we will then address what is going on in your body and how to take advantage of this change for better health. You know from looking around you that everything is in flux. Nothing is as it was before, even recently. And this is a good thing. For how long have you wished your planet to move into a higher vibration where peace and love are what everyone can experience? You've wished it for a long time. This is what the beginning of that change looks like, and it is currently being experienced as chaos with worry and problems. Of course, when you start to clean a dirty house, is it instantly pretty? Is everything instantly in its place? Or is it even more messy as you start to sweep the dirt and dust on the floor, and then clouds of that dirt and dust expand everywhere? It almost looks hopeless. How am I ever going to clean this place up? Because there's so much dirt, and every time you move something around, you see even more of the dirt. This is how bad it has been on your planet Earth for millennia, as what some of you have called the Dark Ages, which did not stop when you think they did, because you've been carrying them on mentally and in your culture for so long. This is what it's like. The analogy most often used by this channel, Peter, is when you flip on the lights, the cockroaches run for cover. And when you flip on the lights, you not only see the cockroaches running, but you see all the piles of what you call crap that have been placed out of sight because the lights were turned down so low. This is right where you're at. And this is to be celebrated. Yes, celebrated. You see, what you personally have not yet understood is that you control both the pace at which this change takes place and how you react to that changes. We will speak of this in a moment, but let us just tell you now, in this moment, that you are safe and you are loved and you are protected. There are so many entities, the full angelic realm, of course. But if you ask your star brothers and sisters, if you ask the dimensional beings which are showing up everywhere, both within your planet and around your planet, so much love and protection is coming to you. So you are safe. You do not understand this yet because you've been in your body for so long and you've been a physical being and you've been bombarded with how much television and messaging that you're growing old and it's nasty out there, don't talk to strangers, and all this other stuff about your health. And so you're in a constant state of worry. All of that, of course, was designed by those controlling you in these darker times to keep you from being aware that you're in a magnificent immortal soul. And souls never die, and souls never suffer. Now, they may concentrate their focus as it is within you so that you can experience suffering, but this is for your own growth and your own cleansing, and it's by your own choice. So, the biggest thing that is going to help you as these energies come, because there's no turning back, your planet as a whole, with the collective, has decided you're moving forward. So the question is, are you going to put your one hand on each side of the door frame and brace your feet and go, no, and get drugged through? Or are you going to walk through with your head held up high, knowing that what you're walking through is difficult? Yes, difficult. Yeah. Many of you do not understand that you came to this planet to do what is called heavy lifting, to take a planet out of a heavy lower density and move it into a higher density all at once, the whole planet, not just you individually. This was done in your past by many individuals who you know have ascended. In all of your great religious traditions, there are stories of their ascension. And it was done, and it took a very long time, and only a few people could pull it off. Now, magnify that and what they went through by a whole planet doing it all at once. This is what you came for. You, before you came into your body, before you were born into your earth, were so excited to say, I must go be part of this. I know it's going to be challenging. And then you get here, and of course, because of the forgetful agreement that you do not remember this, so you can actually make it your own embodied on earth, then you're just like, oh, what did I sign up for? This is scary. This is hard. Now, many of you never get past the it's scary, it's hard, and those who have been predators controlling, the cockroaches that are running, have fed you with that fear, so you stay there. This is your opportunity to grow into what we call spiritual adulthood, become an adult of God, no longer a child of God, no longer saying, Mommy, please protect me, but I'm going to clean up my own room now because I'm a grown-up. So, first of all, understand you are protected. So much is looking out for you. Now you have to allow that protection to come to you by seeing how you react to these personal changes. And this is what we are talking about in our second thing, what you can do to help move this along for the whole planet. Now, we are not going to talk about, this date and this portal, or this wave of energy from this star system, or a solar flash from the sun, or the event. That's all true, and you can follow all that. But it distracts you from doing your own inner work, which you should be doing. Nothing you should do, but we encourage you to do constantly. Make it your purpose. Yes, many of you are like, I don't know what my purpose is. What am I supposed to do here? Look in the mirror and start to personal grooming, maybe? So, that was an attempt at angel humor. I hope you enjoyed our joke. Now, what you can be doing is understanding how you react to changes. And we will give you an example from your current events. Right now, in the United States government, there is a very big movement to cut back the amount that is spent. And this is translating into many employees who will no longer have work for your U.S. government. Now, you can look at this from many different positions, and we are not here to tell you that there is a right one or a wrong one. We're just going to use this example so you can see how you interact with change, because this is it, change. You wanted a grand new earth, but now that it's changing, many of you are screaming, no, not change. And we are not saying that this movement in your government is part of that change, but we are saying it has been propelled by the energies of the past no longer being able to be established. As the vibration of the earth increases, you cannot hold those dense densities. Things have to change. And this is one way it looks. Now, whether or not this change sticks, that's up to you as a collective. Whether or not this change comes for the good, that's up to you as a collective. But let's look at the individual points of view. Let's say you are part of those people who are excited about this kind of trimming in your government. Now, are you willing to look inside and see why you're excited? Are you excited because it's change and it's moving you towards what you would think is a better place? Or are you excited out of retribution? We're going to show those dirty people who have so long been lazy, blah, 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 and did all this. We're going to show you. Is it because you want to be right? Oh, my side is the right side and your side is the wrong side. So whatever you say is wrong and whatever we say is right. And we say this, so it's got to be right. Some of those responses I have given you are unconscious and keep you in the low energy, even though the change may or may not be a good thing. Now, on the other side, are you against the change? Well, it's out of principle. Well, that side said no, so we must say yes. Or perhaps you're part of the group, oh, this affects me personally. Yes, the government may have problems, may need to change, but not my job. All right? Everybody can sacrifice blood on me. Or is it can be, oh, well, I'm part of this system and I think it's a good system. Now, you may be consciously believing that, or many people may be unconsciously believing that because they've just been part of the system without questioning it. So we shouldn't change anything. And then the biggest one, of course, is fear of change. What? Something new? Maybe even me getting a new job? Maybe even the world changing to a place where nobody has jobs because there's abundance instead of money going to a corrupt few. These are all possibilities. Now, it doesn't matter whether you are on either side of this or what your position is. The question is, does your position come from a place of fear or retribution or love or certainty that, yeah, I'm making up a dust cloud because I'm cleaning up and this is our first attempt at cleaning up, and it may not even be a good attempt or a right attempt, but we're trying to do some cleaning. These are all different opinions you may have. And the key is understanding what's your skin, what is your stake in this game. This channel, Peter, and we love working with this, always talks about you taking your personal responsibility, being sovereign, clearing what is inside you. Those charges, I'm not good enough, I don't deserve, I'm being punished, or this is my chance to get back because I felt inadequate when I was young and now I can prove I'm right. So you're still compensating. Yeah. Are you willing to look inside and see what is it in you that is going on? Because when you clear that, then it becomes lighter and easier. And then it may not have to be such a dramatic, challenging change. It could be something gradual. It can be an overnight thing where just we wake up and people just say, hey, we haven't been doing things well. Let's do things better. It can be that simple. But you have to do what we were calling the second part. One, claim your sovereignty, that you can do this. And then two, own your part in that claiming of sovereignty and accepting that you are going to be fine no matter what, because you already are. And then understand that, okay, there are changes. Let us give you the example of a storm that is going on outside your house. You go outside and there's a terrible, terrible storm, wind and rain and hail and thunder and lightning. And what do? Do you just sit there and go, oh, this is scary, I gotta hide. Oh, there's nothing I can do. Oh, I'm going to have to sit here and worry. Maybe my house will blow down and I will lose everything. And then what will happen to me? Or do you sit there and go, wow, there's a storm. I'm part of this storm. I'm going to make some repairs to my home and do the best I can to strengthen my own place of living so that no matter what goes on in this storm, I still know and understand I am safe and loved and protected. These are all choices. Let's face it, Earth is going through a storm. You know this, your solar energy is going off the chart. You feel it so often. Portals are opening right and left, and all kinds of energy are coming through. And what feels like it may be jarring or shocking to you is just simply those of you who've stayed in low density for so long and have not done your work to allow the new energies to come in. So it hits you like what you call a Mack truck. It flattens you rather than passes into you and energizes you. Yes. So this was the second point we wish to make, is what you personally can do. And that is own how you are reacting to the changes so that you can facilitate them with greater ease, taking responsibility for your part in it, because if you carry the density, the collective carries the density. And the collective cannot clear until you clear. They go hand in hand. So if you fight it, you're just holding things back. Yes, all you saying, hurry up and change, it's terrible out there. And then you don't do a darn thing in yourself to facilitate and allow the change, but you continue to complain, oh, it's terrible, whoa, wah. Oh, it is quite tiring. And it really separates the children from the adults. And ascension is a matter of choice. So those of you who choose to be adults will be ascending quickly. And most of this storm will not affect you because it just cannot come into your field. You are protected because you, one, we're here helping, and two, because you understand you're protected and you allow it by being an adult and taking the steps necessary to make your own house in order and more secure in the storm. Yes. Now, the last thing we wish to speak of in this message today is your body. Many of you think ascension is leaving your body. You hear this in your great religions. You hear so often, I will go to a better place. I will be taken to heaven. I will leave my earthly body behind and go off. And this is how it was in your olden passages in your great books. People would rise up into the heavens. Okay, most notably, you're Jesus. This is how you saw it. This is what you learned. Many of you still think that. The earth experiment today is, can we bring heaven to earth? Can we embody a 5D culture with everybody here physically on the planet? That means your body must shift into these new vibrations. This is going to be hard on your body. Are you giving yourself rest? First and foremost, rest. Because the changes are like getting a workout every day on the cellular level. Are you eating well? We are not here to recommend a diet or this or that or sustainability or organic or vegan or any of that. We're here to ask you, are you to the point yet where you trust your body to guide you when to eat, how often to eat, what to eat? Yes. Because as you start to clear those blockages, as we mentioned in the last recommendation, you will have a better sense to talk to your body. First of all, thank your body and say, hey, I'm choosing to be here for this. That means I need your help. Let's grow younger. Let's grow healthier. Start giving it those orders instead of worrying, oh, no, I saw another commercial about this other disease and now I'm worried about it and I must ask my doctor. Okay? Talk to your body. And then ask it what it wants for its health. The more you do this, the more you will naturally start to eat healthier foods at better quantities for you. So things that have been blockages like disease will fade away, like extra weight. Well, what does extra weight say? It means I have a layer between me and what is going on. That's all it is. And that layer is projected internally. I don't want to deal with stuff like we were trying to tell you. And then your body represents it because your body is a living representation of you. Now, it will also help if you choose to strengthen your body. Again, many of you have what you call gyms that you can go to or working out because you're making these changes. It's very hard on the body. Don't you want to put them in their tip-top shape? You'll have no trouble taking your car in to get it tuned up every now and again. How about taking your body in every now and again to get it a workout so it is better able to handle these energies? One of the best things you can do is walking out in nature. Even if you're in a city and can just find a park or just walk around outside where you can get sunlight. By being in nature, You then have Gaia energy that you can connect with. And then you can get your walks in and get your exercise in, your aerobics as you call them, or aerobics as it is called. And you can start to strengthen your body because these changes are difficult. And if you do it in conjunction with nature, then you have earth health and earth guidance because you know your mother, Gaia, loves you and will nurture you this way. So we ask you that you pay attention and work on doing your bodies a solid deed. Because ascension is not just, oh, my spirit goes up and we leave this body behind. How many lifetimes have you run your body into the ground, died from old age or whatever it was, disease, and then came back and reincarnated and then said, wow, I'm going to try this again. And you're not aware of it, but you get these inklings that you're starting to see because of ascension. You're seeing your past lives. You're aware of it. How many more times you're going to run your body into the ground? Or is this the time you're going to heal your body and it will ascend with you? That is what we're asking you to do. Be aware of your body, pay attention to it, bring it along for the ride, consult it, be good to your body, in your food, in your exercise. And of course, stop paying attention to all those negative messages about your health. Have you not turned off your media system yet? If you see any advertisements about health and drugs or stuff like that, why are you even attending to that media? Oh, but I must be programmed and worried. That's what I do for fun. Are you ready to graduate from that yet? So this is the messages we have given you. We now would like to send you a variation of what has been called the wholeness blessing, which is given for your health, for your wisdom, for your prosperity. This has been on your planet for over a decade, and it was introduced by me at a convention through a channel called Joseph Crane, who focused with a group called Children of the Light. And this channel, Peter first was exposed to this energetic blessing there. And we've since worked with him to make it stronger. And now anybody can get it from anywhere. I want you to get it directly through this message and let it come into you. And then I want you to directly connect with me and ask how I can channel this energetic to everyone. It is quite easy. You just, if you can be physically with the person, ask their permission and place one hand on their heart facing inward and the other hand on their back facing inward in equal position, not exactly on the heart, slightly above on the high heart. Then imagine a circle of energy circling through your hands and through your body. Then connect with me, Archangel Michael. I'm here, I'm connected with you. And then I'll do your best to step aside and let that energy of your connection flow through your hands in that circle, through that person's high heart. And that is the entire blessing. You can give that. You can do that. When you get far enough along, you can do it over distance and even in recordings as is being done here now. When Peter does this, he just simply kicks it off by saying, Divine, please let these blessings flow. And you can do this any way you choose. We want you to start doing this. So we're going to give this to you now to experience it. Come back to this recording as much as you choose and receive it as often as you choose. And then start to connect directly with us. Another step, how to actually deal with the eminent energies facing Earth. Be a part of the flow rather than fighting it. So let us begin. Please do not do this if you are driving. Pause and come back later. Now, please relax. Most of you do not let blessings in because you are still in your mind and you're so tense. So do something to distract yourself right now. Follow these instructions. Shrug your shoulders. Exhale with a deep breath out. Tap on your heart 2 or 3 times. Beautiful. You're distracted. Allow. Divine, let these blessings flow. Just receive. That's right. Just receive. Feel it. It is not just me. The entire angelic realm is linked with me now. It is getting stronger. If you're still thinking, tap on your heart 2 or 3 more times. Put your hand down. It will distract you. Beautiful. Let it in. Yes. 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 Oh, yes. Feel it. Feel how beautiful it is. We are going to turn it up stronger now. One more round. Yes, here it comes, stronger. Nice breath. Relax that mind. Focus on what you're feeling come through you, from your high heart into you. Feel it circle around your own vortex of enlightenment, of ascension. Please finish with gratitude. Put your hands on your heart. Thank your source, your divine, yourself, for everything you have allowed yourself to receive. Know the angelics are with you always. In practically every video, you've heard me say clear, clear, clear. You don't have to do it alone. Tracy and I offer channeled clearing and coaching sessions by donation 3 days a week. You don't have to break the bank. It's all a donation basis exchanged. So if you would like to connect to our spirit teams, speak directly with your sacred higher self as you're in the process of clearing the blockages keeping you stuck in 3D, go ahead, book a session, check the links below. They're by donation 3 days a week. We would be honored to help you. Okay, this is Peter D. I'm back now. Gosh, I love Archangel and Michael's energy when it flows through me. Oh, what such beautiful, beautiful. I mean, it feels so nice. I hope you can feel it. Yeah, you can use this transmission, this blessing, as often as you wish. And so there you go. I think the 3 things that were covered today was understanding everything's going to change. So you can allow it. That's the biggest thing that's going to change. See what your personal stake is in resisting any of the changes. Do your inner work to clear that. And then work with your body to be as healthy as you possibly can. Well, there you go. Thank you so much. Tracy and I really appreciate if you could give us a like, subscribe, leave a review, follow. It helps us bring these messages out at no charge to you. All right. Till next time, stay blessed.